So on top of this is what we're looking for.
Oh, hang on. We have to go the other way. This way ends.
So this, I have no idea where it leads. Wow! Holy shit! We are going back to one of my most favorite forts, the amazing Fort Hensel. We visited this last year, you may remember, the huge underground inside the mountain, and the World War II era bunker they built inside the ruined main fort. However, as I came home and began to investigate, I find out there's an entire section of the fort we did not see. And this is such an amazing place, I had to come back. And what we found this time is even more amazing than last. But before we crawl through the ruins, let me remind you of what this actually is. Fort Hensel. It was part of the Austro-Hungarian Alpine line of forts, originally constructed from 1809 by Captain Friedrich Hensel to defend against Napoleonic forces. The fort was later modernized and transformed into a significant fortress during the late 19th and early 20th century to guard the border with the Kingdom of Italy. Then, special upgrades before World War I and World War II, and all the way into the Cold War with more significant upgrades. What makes this so special is this fort is designed as a multi-level and really sophisticated level. Intended to provide an all-round defense, it capitalizes on the commanding position overlooking the Valley Canal. It is not one single monolithic structure, but rather a complex of two main defensive buildings situated approximately 50 meters apart and connected by defensive lines and ditches and moats and interconnecting tunnels underneath inside the mountain, and I still have not entirely sure how many caponiers there actually are. Eventually, there will be two separate armored fortress parts with cannons in steel domes, the upper with smaller single 10cm guns, and two larger domes below with double barrels. To that were all the firing ports all around the entire fort, with several 6 and 8cm casemate guns as well. It has every bit the feel of an old giant dreadnought battleship, with guns protruding in every direction. This simply must have been amazing to see. Operational, they had a garrison of 21 officers and 567 soldiers. The fort was built by reinforced concrete and granite cladding. In its final form, it was state-of-the-art at the time, creating a structure that was highly resistant to artillery of the late 19th century, which is a bit of a problem because it did not see war until the next century, and by 1914 it was clear that this Austrian fort would not be impervious to the Italian heavy guns and howitzers, which eventually would break through the fortress. The garrison knew this, so they removed most of the guns and set them up in various caves overlooking the pass, and kept the fight going from there, as the Italians would eventually lob 4,500 heavy shells at the poor fortress, leaving it in the condition we see today, and also setting the countryside forests on fire. But the garrison held the line just the same. And now let's go through all the hidden places, and there's quite some that really will make your day. There's a lot of surprises here, including to me, crawling to small little holes only to find, well, you'll see in a minute.
Now, you may all remember these, or you'll remember these, or you'll remember this thing. Camouflaged. Here the doors are now off, but what's really interesting is the one up ahead. You all remember Fort Hensel, and we went here last year, and then I got home and I started looking at the drawings. I realized half of this amazing fortress was missing. I didn't see it. That obviously does not work well for me, and I had to come back and see what was missing. This is part of what's missing. It's amazing. They built this huge fortress, and then underneath it they built this whole Cold War bunker. Well, actually did that in the Second World War. And now they're doing things to it. Looks like they're planning on cleaning this up a bit. I applaud this. This is part of what we didn't see. So either we go in there or we go in there. That's the firing position. So we don't go in there. We have most certainly been in there. But we need to get into the hallway that's running there. So we'll probably have to crawl up through that thing, I think. Or through the hallway over here. I know I used the term hallway, but what I think I meant was irregular entrance. Because here is the hallway I'm looking for. I found the entrance. Now, why did I not see this last time I was here? This I see is being slowly collapsing and falling apart. So we're just gonna, ooh.
Wow. No, I don't see it. Look at this.
What am I not seeing?
That one. It's cool, isn't it?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's wood, there's electricity. I don't know if the electricity was.
Your head as well.
Yeah. But I don't know if that's World War I or World War II, where the Italians did stuff. This is. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this is a munition store. But it could also have been the observation dome with cables running to it. Well, there's some electricity was running too here. The whole cable groove here, but it looks like it's cemented. So it could be World War II. It could be World War I as well. And the upgrade. Look at, oh yeah, the cement ran the whole way. All right, so up we go. There's 4 more. No, it's not this dark. I've seen pictures of this where you could actually see the stairs. Coming down will be swiftly and with style. Wow. No, no, no. I hope it continues up there. Somewhere up here is 4 more steel dome gun emplacements. Well, it wasn't the thickest thing in the world. Now, I'm almost certain there's a really cool back way up here. I just don't really know where that is. We're walking on the collapsed hallway. View's still good. Alright. Look here. There's the hallway. Wow. Stream. Unless it's collapsed the way it is now, it's not the worst climb in the world. But yeah, look at this. There's a door there. Might have been the entrance door to the actual part. All this must be the roof that's collapsed into the interior hallway. So, good luck. No, can't get in here. And here's one more. The emplacement. What a shame all of this is collapsed. There's a firing port. Gonna take a look at that because I think that might be World War II. Wow. Metal fixtures. All we're standing on is a collapsed tunnel. Alright, let's take a look. This one over here. So we're going up and over. I think that here is a gun position. There's a gun position. I don't know. Maybe. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think we're getting in here. There must be a better way of doing this. You know how I always love to climb with my legs first for some reason? Let me go in and see if there's more than just a way out or over, under. No, we're going this way.
What?
We're going this way.
This way?
Yeah. Staircase is back here.
Where?
Come on.
So should I go this way?
Come on in here. Stop questioning the logic. I'll keep the big spider out of your hair.
What?
You're coming. This is new cement. New to World War I anyway. Huh?
This is my helpful stick. I'm keeping it.
Well, bring your stick with you.
Oh no, it's so disgusting. This smells.
You know, you're getting very delicate in your old age. So, very cool. Now, I think this may be one of the domes. Oh well. There's a trench here. I dig that. This is all cemented up. This is World War II. Maybe. Come on, I'm here. Oh, he was a Panzer dome. He was a Panzer dome. So this could have been World War I. Because here is the observation post. Oh my God, this is cool. So it looks like there must have been a dome here. And this is gorgeous. I know, really, right? I would think this is an observation post. You have the 4 guns. First guns are down there, and then the next 4 guns should be up here. So now we got to figure out where up here is and how to get there.
I think it's there. I saw something.
Right. I see something there too. Now remember when we were inside, we came out on the slope as well at one point. I mean, I would think it has to be up here. Interesting how this trench, this is probably a Cold War trench, or could be World War II trench, but... So what is this? This is a road. And this is probably water or trash. Water or trash reservoir, I would think. So probably that way. Now, we're even higher up, all the way up here. You see more of the wall. Oh, look at that. That's the missing part. The top, the mountain, the top of Fort Hensel. Up here, there should be 4 artillery dome positions. There is a World War II or Cold War infantry position, and right here looks like there's a hole. So young lady, do not fall into this hole. She's on her phone like all teenagers. She's not a teenager, but don't fall into here. Don't know what that is. I also don't care. Here we go. Here we go. Here it is. The part with the flag. The missing part. Yes. I knew Hensel had more to share. Yes. Yes. There's the top part. Holy crap, this is gorgeous. You can see everything here. Oh, I love this place. Pigtail there. Come in here. Right here. You just guess it's filled up with dirt. Sit here. You can see the whole valley. That would have been some sort of closer there. Oh, this is gorgeous. So on top of this is what we're looking for. Oh, we can almost see the car from here. Okay. Oh, there's more people up here. Hiking. Nobody closes the fortress to me. Alright, I'm going in. Wherever the hell, wherever in is, I'm going in there. So around all this, I'm going over there. Around all this nature. Well, here are more sticks. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a problem. We may have to go around this thing. There's even bullet impact on it. This is a firing port, not a door. So we got to go around back. Yeah. This is like a little diamond ditch type thing. and these firing braces are covered up, which means maybe the floor up there is collapsed. This one isn't, so around it. Should we go around to the front? Let's go around the front. It's probably prettier.
Nice stick.
Which is any other way? Which is any other way than the one I'm taking. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I made my choice. Oh, there's also stuff in the ground you don't want to trip on. There's a long way down. Firing position. Oh, hang on. We have to go the other way. This way ends. We have to go the other way around, unless. No. Steel reinforced. Okay. We'll get in here the other way. Yay. Look at that view. Look at that view. No wonder they built it here. That's... Yeah, I thought this was an entrance. It's not. So up or around. Oh my God! Oh, there they are. There they are. Steel domes for the 10cm howitzers. That would be here. There's another one here. All firing, all to cover this valley. Oh, I love this place. That was the whole way that was covered. You'd get into the domes. Would have been awesome to see the main place. So, gotta go down there, which is the other direction. And the original flag is still here. Gotta go around into the hallway. I mean, we could just actually climb down here, but you know what? Let's take the whole way around. I dig it. This is one of the granite stones the steel domes would have been sitting on. Oh my God. Oh, what a gorgeous place. So this is the upper part. The one I denied you last time because I did not know it was here. This is Werk A, or Work A. This is gorgeous. Look at this place. Such a shame it's partially collapsed. Here was, I don't know what here was, to be honest. Way in. And here maybe more. Also collapsed. So, gotta get in there and go all the way over. Oh, gorgeous. There's a little bit of cement on top, so at some point they took the World War I construction and reinforced some of it by slapping extra cement on top of it. I mean, this old lady was born in, was it 1880? From in here it looks like it could have been an impact. Oh, there's the cement shell. This is the cement shell that is all that's left. All the stones have collapsed. You know, right to like where I'm standing right under them. Damn it, I'm a moron. Anyway, oh my God, this is, oh, look at this. Look at this space. Ah, this is gorgeous. Wow. And you see the cement shell. This is rounded cement. wonder if this was part of the World War II reinforcement refitting, because there's a lid, a shell lid, covered all this. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. What an amazing place. But it looks like the damage was there and then somebody put a cement dome over it. They're doing some restoration to it now, which is why you cannot actually visit this amazing place. I would endeavor to contact them and ask those who were involved in the renovation if they know anything about what actually happened and in what order it all happened. See, we were in there. There's a collapsed space inside. A big space in there. It's absolutely gorgeous. The old firing position for infantry here. Oh, this is just beautiful. And this is the stairs up to the cannons. Powder magazine in here, I would imagine. Or crew shelter. I mean, there will have to be a powder magazine if the guns are there, so light for the powder magazine. This is a powder magazine. Is this? Almost look like wood. Almost look like tar. Is that tar? Is that the water? That is tar. So it was water resistant. And look at this. All this is tar. On the very exposed inside. That's new? Well, okay, clearly it's not new, but you know where I'm going with this. This was all covered walkway for the infantry. And here's another cannon dome up here. 10 centimeter howitzer sitting right in here. It's actually not very big. This is a fairly small dome, I will say. Fairly small space for it. Oh, this is gorgeous. And here's one more of the bricks. This must have been blown up, otherwise this wouldn't be here. The stones for to hold up the steel domes. They'll be sitting on Italian granite. It was Italian granite. Don't know why Austro-Hungarians built with Italian granite, but what am I, Mason? Oh wait, and here. So it makes me wonder if this part was not added to it, because these are firing positions of coast defenses. All this had a round defense.
I found toilet and it's in good condition.
Oh dear Lord. And there's an inside this. How is there an inside? There can't be an inside. This must be the inside looking out. But it makes me think that some of this was added. Maybe the artillery was added. Now, all right, you have my attention. You talking about toilets?
Yes, here.
You are not wrong. In the firing position, there's a toilet.
It's a gorgeous toilet.
It even look at the ceiling. This must have been the World War II renovation, because this is all cement. Is there one toilet in this thing?
And it's leading outside. This is so cool. You can see the shaft.
So it actually craps straight into the out. Oh yeah.
You can see the shaft. I'm so happy about him.
I mean, all historians develop strange fetishes for things that they particularly like. Fortress toilets are apparently one of mine that has rubbed off on you, so I guess I blame myself. Ruben around? Coming. I don't know why it's doing that. Tom will have to explain. What is this? There's a groove in the floor for what?
Oh no, it's working when I don't need it. Maybe it's not working in the dark. Maybe the
That's
lights-
really productive. Well, just electricity. Just don't turn it off.
No, it's just turned off by itself.
Well, if it actually turns on and it works, just leave it.
No, it turns off automatically. No, it's doing it too.
You know, the people watching this really don't care about the flashlight misfunctions we're having. Yeah, they probably do. I have a number of flashlights that have been promised to me by our glorious followers, so we'll see what happens. Oh, I see a spiraling staircase. I am almost aroused. This is where... There is a spiraling staircase. And wood for... The upper floor looks in very good shape, but there's actually a ring for a cannon. And a reinforced little metal over... It really looks like some of this was added to it over the years. And here's another staircase. Where's that going? Well, it goes nowhere, I can tell, but I think this staircase would lead all the way down to the collapsed staircase we crawled up. I think this was a walkway that went all the way down to the main part of the fort. And look at this cement. That is probably World War II. Very interesting what the Italians did with this when it came to the reinforcement for World War II. I'm going upstairs. Because here's a Austro-Hungarian spiraling staircase. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Look at that top. I don't even want to think about the amount of money it would take to reinforce this. However, I think that I will not fall through going through here. I think this is a World War II reinforced cement plate. Could even be a later Cold War. I think this was... These are cannon ports for some sort of artillery. And this cement plate, I think, is... Well, it's obviously not Austro-Hungarian, you know, so it must be post-World War I. This is like the arch here. Oh my God, this is a gorgeous place. And it was, because that's why that hook's in the ceiling, for the cannons to be hoisted up through this hole. There was never a floor here, there was a hole there. Which means we can do this without... Huh. So here we go here. Well, it's not really anything out here, but...
Risking your life, you say?
Huh?
It's not worth risking your life?
No. There's a...
I think there is a sleeping person.
There's a what?
Sleeping person. Not there. Downstairs.
I would be surprised if somebody have not come in here and slept here over the years. It's kind of a cool, quiet place. And it's like if you just go down like we did last time, we saw the bottom and the inside the mountain. Who would have guessed that all this was up here?
And there is stairs.
I think these stairs leads all the way down to where we crawled up. I think this was a covered walk all the way down to the main fort.
Perfect. We were so stupid to not take this route.
No, this was just collapsed all the way in the middle.
What is the person there?
Do you actually want me to walk down there and take a look at what that is?
Yes.
It's a red towel, you know. If it was a dead person, I'm pretty sure we could smell it.
Nazi flag. We are not that lucky.
Once again. Of course, because going down the staircase without steps is just brilliant. Well, it's a piece of red cloth over a rock just to have people freak out by thinking there's someone there. And thoroughly collapsed. It is just a red canvas.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I really like this place. I really hope they're gonna renovate and clean this up nicely. What a gorgeous Panzer Fort. Look, then they did a technical tunnel with cables that ran down. I found bones. Maybe. No. No. No bones. That's your department. Little bone. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is. I don't know. I guess we're too late to name him. I'm really glad we came back here.
You know, you said you can buy small bunker for like starting from $1,000.
One of the little 7-man one? The little 7-man one?
Yeah.
Not quite big enough for a summer house, is it?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I guess there's if the toilet drain is working, we can talk about it.
I mean, it's cheaper than buying something.
That's true. All right, so now I can't help but to think that this was demolished at some point deliberately to turn into a road, because, and it was, because here you get into the main part, which we will in just a minute. On the other side, this was cut at some point. Don't know why. Huh? I don't think we did. I think we talked about doing it, but I don't know if there's anything much more than this. Oh wow, this leads right into firing position. Polished cement. All right, this is the close defense, because to the right outside to the left is the entrance to the World War II underground tunnel system that also became Cold War underground system, and I guess they were trying to get up here at some point, or drill up here. But they basically created firing positions in the ruins wherever they were viable, safe to occupy. And then here's the main part, but I'm not done with the main part either. I want to get in and around and down in front of it. Was at one point in time connected. I'm gonna go for a little hike. See here. That looks like a firing position, but it must have connected to the main port right here. Alright, I'm crawling in here. No. This is just round. They could have supported an entrance down there that had been covered, but I've seen, remember the Star Fort near Nisa? There's a round dome like this. That way. Oh yeah. Alright. See, I got cold air coming through here. That's interesting stuff. Yeah, you can stay. I know. Ooh. That leads into the thing next door. What have we here? Wow, this place just keeps getting yellow. This is where I was just peeking in a minute ago. So this, I have no idea where it leads. But, oh bloody hell, this is amazing. What an amazing place. Wow! Holy shit! Holy crap on a stick. So, what is this? Ops post? Maybe even a radio? Maybe. I think some of this gives me a World War II feel. So, that's just a stick. Look at everything that's mounted in the roof. Tons of screws and anchors for... Bloody hell. Holy crap. Wow. Wow. I don't know what to say. This is fucking amazing. When did this happen? When? Was this before World War I? Was this part of World War II upgrade? Or Cold War? I have no idea. God damn. I have no idea where this is going. There's tons of electricity mounts up in the ceiling. Oh my god, this is amazing. And I don't think there's any danger of collapsing here. I wonder if this is part of the old Hensel, electricity in the roof. I can't tell if there's a firing position. Oh my God. Oh dear Lord. Look at this. This must... Oh my God. Cavaliere Lino. 1945. 1946. 1946. Joe. Joe the Buff was here 1946. Lorenzo. 87. All right. Oh my Lord. Oh, 1980. And look at that. Comms. This was here in 1945. Graffiti never lies, right? So, firing ports. This was a Caponier. This looks like Caponier, doesn't it? So where is it? Where is it? Where am I? Oh, this is the out. This is an out. Well, I am not going out just yet. I will go out, but I'm not going out yet. Oh my Lord. I can't believe this. Alright, so let's see what's at the other end. Looked like somebody fired something. Shrapnel going on there. Ooh. Oh, wow. Same setup as the first. Okay, when I get outside, I can see what this is, or was. Besides, insanely exciting. Look at the cable ducts that ran to somewhere. Electricity communication. If there's electricity, we still need the generator on. Oh, let's crawl through here. See what this looks like. I have honestly no idea. I have no idea where I am. Ow! But I know I have my knee on something hard and pointy. Oh, alright, sit. Ow. This is not my flattering side. You guys, could you write down below why I always crawl through tight spaces with my bag on? Alright, let's see what we got. So, obviously, that is covered up. Oh my God. So, Caponier entrance, Caponier for the ditch. Oh, it's inside this entire wall. So, where am I coming out? Protected wall. Inside this rock, that's where I was. So, almost like something hit it. So, there's almost a covered walk out here, facing this side of the valley. There was a wall built up here clearly. This must have been a covered walk for infantry or lighter munition, lighter weapons, I'm not sure. I can't tell, but there were these indents in it. There's a wall that runs in front of this that I was just inside there. This was amazing. Oh my God, this is amazing. So, look at what have we here. I looked over, when we walked back, I looked up on that ridge and I wasn't sure why there was such a deep hole in here, but it looked artificial because it's carved in that rock. It's a wall. Here are the fighting positions. It looks like another caponnier, but they have been bricked up. So I came in up there somewhere. So what's here? This is another entrance to the tunnel. How did I miss that? Or did I not miss that? I must have missed that. I'm just so excited I forgot I saw it. Yeah. This is the tunnel. Front of the door. Or the door there. Coming into the fort there. I'm gonna go back outside and continue. But again, look at some of this. Looks like was just stored and then cement cast over it. Which could be the World War II upgrades of building this into Mussolini's wall. I'm absolutely blown away. I am so glad I came back here. I had no idea what to expect. I knew there was another part up, but I didn't know there was another World War II part under. I have actually... Where's the main fort? Am I on it? No. The main fort should be in here. I should come around in front of it. I think it should be here to my left. I mean, it has to be somewhere. It has to be here. This has to be the actual fort right here. Yes. Yes. There she is. All the battle scars and everything. Did I just eat a mosquito again? Yep. There she is. Little caponnier there. Amazing fort she is. Truly amazing. So many surprises. And here, see in there, cement, World War II cement. Some of this was repurposed, just like the little bunker we saw inside, that you would all remember having seen the first episode. Alright, this was actually more fun walking here inside the ruin than out here on all this. Oh, look at that damage. Look at that impact. Look at these impacts in general. This was really fired upon. And the forest here, the woods were on fire as well. I did not notice there was such a steep ridge here last time. Let me try to get up front. There she is. That you remember. Now I'm curious if there's anything else down below. Which there might be. Beautiful place. See fences going up there. Look at this. This is the World War II gun enforcement in there. Used for the Cold War as well. In under the ruined forts. Who would ever have thought of that? Alright, probably most after a while, but still. So, walked all the way up there. Came down around. And inside. Glorious. I don't know how much plaster or rock and spiders I have on me. This was amazing. And it breaks my heart a little bit to may have to tell you that they're renovating, cleaning up, which usually means sealing off. But I got everything on camera to show you every part of this amazing place. And regardless what they did to it, that'll never change. And you see, all of this would have been one long fortress leading into that hallway, that walk that would have led all the way up. And now there's all these cross tunnels inside it. Fort Hensel, you better not go anywhere. You have to stay here for history. You're amazing. Holy crap on a stick. There used to be a floor here. Damn. I said, you better stick around. You're not going anywhere. Wow. There was a floor there last year, I think. Pretty sure there was. Yeah, the other room is collapsing too. But you know there's a little caponnier down there, so we all know I have to go because, well, you know that maybe I'll never get the chance again. I may need your stick to get out of here. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh. Alright, that was a bit of a... I'm sure I'll find a way out. Well, if you see this, I will have found a way out. Look at how these firing ports have been cemented inside. I don't think that was World War One. We were over there last time. Look at all that collapse. So I want to try to go this way just to see if I can see if the Italians built another little bunker. A little bit of light won't hurt. What a wonderful place. Okay, what have we got here? Another hidden underground. Ooh. Where are we going? I actually feel wallpaper on the walls. So this is coming down to the little caponnier. the little protrusion I thought was maybe cemented out. But it's not. Nice, beautiful round firing ports. Oh, there's a little cement with even a little wood. Wow. Oh, this is really coming apart slowly. God, I hope they're going to try to preserve this. But it might be hard. Might be hard. Fun part is how we got out here. Alright, I think now I have seen everything there's here to see. There's another floor above here. And I think I'm whispering because I don't want to disturb anything that might fall on me. This was above the cabin. Sail back up there. Ah, what a beautiful place. What a beautiful place. One last look at the bunker that they built. You'll have to see the previous episode to see what's inside this. Here's the roof of it, the arch. If you saw the one before, you'll know. What a gorgeous place. This is really amazing. It really is. Well, the two flying ports.
But the saga of Hensel apparently will not end just here, because as I'm editing this, discovering more photos I had not seen, apparently there is a backside with another caponnier behind the highest part. So I guess, once again, next year we have to go back, because I want to see all of it. Hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel, liking, follows, and maybe even join me on Patreon to help out. I am just a guy, a historian, traveling around all these historic places in Europe on my own dime, trying to bring them to you.